Among the important characteristics of the eagle, it can be mentioned that it is powerful. The eagle bird has a wingspan of 2 meters, which is completely covered with feathers. On both sides of this animal, there are very large eyes that have made them have a very powerful vision. In such a way that he puts the prey in his target from a long distance and lands on his prey at the right time and place. These birds have a strong and long beak, which is at least 5 centimeters in size, and even some eagles have been observed to have a longer beak. Eagles have strong legs and powerful claws that they use for hunting, which are bright in color. The incredible thing about the strength of the eagle's legs and claws is that it can carry a baby deer to a high height and even drag it to its nest and tear it apart. The interesting and scary point of this case is that this creature attacks its prey at a speed of 150 kilometers when it attacks the target. Due to its very large wings, the eagle can carry heavy prey. The lifespan of an eagle is 24 to 35 years. These woolly and majestic birds live in remote places such as large forests, on top of peaks and mountains, among rocks and grasslands, as well as stout trees. Eagles are known as hunting birds and sometimes they travel kilometers to find their prey. They like to eat prey such as mink, squirrel, rabbit, turtle, etc. Unfortunately, this bird also uses the carcasses of other animals that have been fed by other animals, which often causes eagles to be poisoned. These birds have many species and breeds, including crowned eagle, golden eagle, warbler, white-tailed sea eagle, plus sea eagle, African fish eater, harpy eagle, Philippine eagle, king owl, Himalayan vulture, etc. They are hunting eagles. Some of these breeds like to migrate and others tend to stay in one place. The hatching time of an eagle chick is between 35 and 45 days, and during this time, the male helps the female a lot by preparing food. Eagle chicks become feathered after 2 months and can start flying in the 10th week and move towards independence after 2 or 3 months. Incubators can also be used for hatching and breeding eagles and other hunting and ornamental birds and automatically produce the required chicks from the desired bird. To put it simply, these devices will turn any type of fertilized egg from different birds into chicks. These products can be used in apartments, houses and gardens. The temperature and humidity of eagle hatching can also be seen in the Hatching Principles section of the Tool Machine Poultry site. The sexual maturity of eagles is from 4 to 7 years old, and they breed once a year. In the spring, these birds start building nests with thick wood and branches and fill it with grass and leaves to create a nest bed. The responsibility of the female eagle is to sleep on the egg, but the male eagle will also participate in this. The breeding season of the eagle is March and August, when the female lays 1 to 4 fertilized eggs every 4 days. It should be noted that the color of fertilized eagle eggs is dull white, so eagles lay eggs during these days. As a child, the eagle is afraid of flying, but getting food makes this bird put aside its fear. These animals have a lot of strength due to their physical fitness and they hunt by using their eyesight in the short time they are flying. Maybe you have a question: how is the death of an eagle? It is interesting to know that the strange world of eagles is that after the age of 40, they will no longer have the ability to fly and hunt greedily, and if they cannot prepare food, they will die of hunger. Basically, the death of an eagle happens like this, but at this time, the eagle must decide to do something painful in his life so that he can survive and start living like before. By removing the tip, feathers and claws, it allows each of these parts to grow again. Of course, in order to do this, he has to hit his beak hard to dislodge it, and his food during this period is insects and soft food. After a while the tip grows, it goes to the fork and then the wings. During this time, the animal must experience a lot of pain. This period is 6 months and after that it returns to the same factory settings and can fly and hunt like before. It is not without reason that many countries use the image of an eagle in their flag. The symbol of the eagle means strength and strength, which if you have noticed in the movies, the red-skinned people use it in their hats and clothes to show their strength and strength. Breeding and keeping an eagle is considered illegal and generally requires more care and is not like other birds. These birds have an important difference from other birds and that is their hunting. Because of this, in many countries it is illegal to keep eagles, and only people who have seen eagle keeping training have the possibility and authority to breed eagles at home. It is much easier to tame an eagle chick than an adult or an old one. A very large place is needed to keep eagles because if you want to put them in a small cage, their feathers and legs will be damaged and infected. Chicken meat waste and small foods should not be included in their diet plan. It is better to use red meat, rabbits, mice and even insects in the food of eagles or feed these birds. These are the best food for domestic eagles. Please pay attention to this important point that these birds will never be fully tamed and will only get used to the environment and space of their owner or owner that they grew up with, and they are not social in any way and their temperament is like wild nature. Therefore, in fact, there is no such thing as a domestic eagle, and they will only have problems with their owners. The temperature of keeping eagle chicks after birth is 33 to 34 degrees Celsius, and with the passage of time, the temperature of keeping eagles can be reduced little by little. When the chick is fully feathered, it can be kept at room temperature.